Hello, how are you all doing? You doing alright, mate?
Yeah, not too bad. You alright?
Yeah, I'm doing fine, thanks. Welcome along to Poké Reiver and Nolly. This is the weekly shout-out video for the PokéMMO community and Pokemon fans, so hit the subscribe and bell to be notified when the next video is out, so you don't miss your comment being read out. So, mate, what you been up to?
Well, I absolutely kicked the crap out of Brock. I don't know
Nice.
what you were on about. He was really easy. I just went in with my Nidorans and they double kicked the way to victory. It seems like it's a fighting move, so Rock are obviously weak against them. And yeah, I think it took us like 2 minutes to absolutely destroy him.
Impressed. 2 minutes.
Yeah. And then I went and got my running shoes, and now life is so much easier. Like, I hate walking, so now I'm just running all the way around. Yeah. I've also named my Pokemon, and I went for the most try-hard names ever. So I've now got my Cubone's called Sally, Corpse Princess of Falling Kangaskhan. My male Nidoran is called Felix, Decimator of Stone, and my female Nidoran is called Bethany, Blight Empress. So I'm just going to carry on with that. And if anybody has any ideas for some absolute try-hard names, just put it in the comments when I get a Pokemon. I didn't capture any more Pokemon this week, but my Nidoran boy and girl have both evolved to Nidorina and Nidorino. So I've just got to get myself a Moonstone, I think, and then I can evolve one of them.
Very good. Sounds like you've been busy.
Yeah, I'm all the way up at Mount Moon, so I haven't entered it yet, but I'm pretty sure you get a Moonstone in there, and then I've just got to work out how to get one for the other Nidoran family. I'm not sure which one I'll evolve first. But yeah, that's pretty much been me this week. Just plodding along. How you doing, mate?
Well, my story has been totally different. I had to train my Pokemon up to roughly between level 11 to 14. Then I went in to try and kick Brock's butt, as you put it, and that just took so long in doing. But I managed to do it first time after using some few potions with my Charmander after Pikachu and Butterfree let me down miserably.
Didn't your Charmander get like a new move or something?
Yeah, luckily enough, when I managed to defeat the jail dude, Brock's first Pokemon, I leveled up, and with the level up I got a move called Metal Claw, which I did not know existed, which is a super effect on the rock type Pokemon. So when I was fighting Onix, he got some decent moves. I think he was using Tomb Rock or Rock Tomb, which has taken a lot of health off me, so I had to use 2 or 3 potions, one after another, just to get to full health again. Then use my Metal Claw just to defeat his Onix. I think overall it took me like 10 minutes-ish just to beat him. But I was glad I managed to do it first time, because I thought I'd really struggle a lot more than that.
So you basically cheesed it?
Pretty much, yeah. I cheesed it a big style. Because I didn't really want to train my Pokemon up more, because it gets tedious fighting Weedles and Caterpies and whatever else there is, Metapods, over and over again. Then, like you, I got my running shoes, visited the museum after I beat Brock, just a nice leisurely stroll to, calm my nerves down, get nice and settled, get ready to head towards Mount Moon.
Did you actually learn anything?
Not really. The moon landed in 1969, apparently left some people got some stones that are from the moon, hence why it's called the Moonstone. But apart from that, no. There were some fossils there, and what else you find in a museum? Not much. I know some people like museums, but, it's pretty mundane.
That's your quote of the week. What do you find in a museum? Not much.
Not much, just some relics and old stuff.
Brilliant.
And then apart from that, that's it. Just been chilling, getting ready to go head towards Mount Moon. Not quite there yet, but hopefully be there and out of there within the next time the next episode's out next week. And that's about it, really. None of my Pokemon are evolved or anything like yours, but they're getting close to it. I hope.
Okay, time to read out some comments from last week. Thank you for all the support. Right, I think it's time for us to butcher some names. So,
nice.
Do you want to go first?
Well, the first comment was from a girl called Marie Brevet. And she says, "My favourite Pokemon is Pidgeot. Enjoy the series, guys."
Yeah, I'm sure we will. Pidgeot's a pretty good one, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's just the Pokemon before it, Pidgey and Pidgeotto. And then I think Pidgeot's the final one. And I think from memory, it's quite good later on in the game.
Yeah, at least you can fly about.
Shout. Yeah, it's a major plus.
Antimatter has commented, saying, "Gengar's my favourite. Just love the entire ghost types in general. Gotta learn about how good status effects can be." Yeah, I think we really do. There's probably some good ones actually. That you know, Rock Tomb that you get from Brock, that attacks them and puts the speed down. Which
really?
That's pretty decent, isn't it?
Explains a lot when I was fighting him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm in the same boat as you, as I don't really learn the status effects as much. I just get what I want and then just go straight into a battle. Don't really learn the growls and taking the speed and the layers of defense down. I just use the powerful moves no matter what. But yeah, I think once we get to learn them more and more, get used to them, see what they are, it could be a good shout. Especially Gengars are awkward to fight anyway, since not much really affects them.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I always remember that being a problem. Another person's commented, Easy Del Fresco. They've said, "Wow, I forgot all about PokéMMO, but it looks like it's got a ton of updates since I last played. Good stuff." Yeah, I the last time I was on PokéMMO was about 2 or 3 years ago, and they had 2 regions. It's got a ton of new content. It's definitely worth checking out again.
Yeah, it's the first time I've played it, and I'm impressed with it. Like I said, it's been going on for a while now, and I can even imagine early on in the game it was probably decent at the time, but as it's evolved later on, like it is now, I'm really enjoying it a lot as well. So it's pretty good.
I'm not going to read this next one out, mate. I think this one's directed for you.
Apparently so. The Adimus Prime. "Oh my god, Chikorita is not like Bulbasaur. Slanderous, haha. Bulbasaur is not just adorable, but the strategically best starter in Red and Blue. All-time favourite Pokemon is Blissey. Have had one in my team ever since Gold was first released." Well, I'm going to call him out here and say Chikorita is exactly like Bulbasaur. They're both grass types. They're both useless. And apart from looking cute, they don't really do much.
Way to have a good repertoire with audience.
Well, you know, sometimes you disagree, but sometimes you got to disagree to agree. But let's just agree that I'm right here.
The thing is, Blissey's a good shout though. I think a lot of people use them in Pokemon Go as well. You stick them on as a defensive Pokemon, and they really tank it.
According to his comment, he's had one in his team ever since Gold was first released, and was that released 15 years ago? So he must really enjoy playing with it.
Yeah, might have to have a look out for one.
Yeah, definitely. Getting your team of his different to what I already have.
And the last comment of this week is from Lyriel, I think. Charmeleon is my favourite, though this is due to personality in the anime than ability in the games. I'd played PokéMMO years ago. This looks like they've had lots of updates. Yeah, so the same as El Frasco. It's really improved. I remember Charmeleon being having a bit of a personality in the anime, and then it evolves and just completely ignores Ash. He obviously didn't have these badges.
Obviously not.
Yeah.
But I think it's a good choice getting Charmeleon, because it's one up from Charmander, and to be fair, Charmander is just cute and that's it. It's not really powerful or anything. I think Charmeleon's more like the teenage one. bit of a rebel at times. Doesn't really do what it wants all the time, but still got learning and some power behind him, but not a lot until it turns into Charizard. So it's a good shout.
Okay, well, that's all the comments we've had this week. Like usual, we want to know what you've been up to in PokéMMO. I'm sure you're further than us in the game, and we want to find out what's going on. We've noticed that there's lots of events and stuff like that happens. So comment below if you were involved, and we'll read them out next week.
Nice, can't wait.
So, like usual, we've got a question of the week. This week's question is, what Pokemon's abilities or moveset would you most like to have? Do you want to go first, mate?
Yeah. Well, I was thinking long and hard about this for about 2 minutes. And I think I'm going to choose Alakazam. Because I like the whole idea of being psychic and still quite powerful. Fighting moves, ground moves. Look like some of his moves: Bide, Body Slam, Confusion, Dig, etc. Disabled, Teleport. They're all pretty strong, and I think it takes a certain kind of Pokemon to actually do a effective move on me. But I think my favourite move would probably be Teleport. I love the idea of just teleporting around anywhere in the world just to escape fights with different Pokemon. I'm pretty sure you can do it anywhere just to go to the nearest Pokemon Center, if I remember right.
I thought you were going to say nearest pub.
Well, there's that as well, but I don't think there's any pubs in the game. I think Hyper Beam as well is one of the strong moves he has. He learns later on.
Would that come out?
Hyper Beam or?
Would that come out your mouth or like out your eyes?
I think if I remember right, what he looks like is not like from his forehead or not spoons he has in his hand.
Right, okay, cool.
I think it's the spoons he has in his hand. Like the power usage comes from obviously his mind, goes through the spoons, and I'm sure the spoons, like when he puts the spoons like as a cross in his hands, and it comes out the spoons.
Cool.
I think Kadabra is the one with the beam coming out his forehead when he evolves into Alakazam. I'm sure he uses the 2 spoons for it.
Alright, cool. You could switch out the spoons for spokes, because they're obviously the most important utensil.
Yeah, but does anyone actually really use a spoke apart from having a pot noodle?
Yeah. Cool.
Yourself?
Yeah, so I think I'm going to go for something like Ninetales. Basically any fire type Pokemon. Just because, well, let's face it, I'm a bit of an arsonist, and I like the idea of having a barbecue whenever I feel like it. So I think that'd be fun.
Don't always go to plan.
Yeah, just stones on the ground, flamethrower. There we go. Got a barbecue going. I'm sorted. I also had a look at the newest generation, and the moveset that Ninetales get. It also gets Hypnosis. That would be a lot of fun, I think. It's like,
nice.
You will wash the dishes. Because that's like the highlight of what I could think to do with Hypnosis.
Am I right in also thinking to get your Ninetales you need to evolve Vulpix with a Firestone?
Yeah. But obviously if I've got the moveset, I wouldn't need that.
Oh yeah, obviously not.
Yeah, also I was having a look at some of the lore, and apparently they live for like 1,000 years. For like 1,000 per each tail, so like 9,000 is the max. I don't know if that's supposed to be like actual truth or whether it's just like superstition. But either way, that'd be pretty cool.
Well, living for 9,000 years.
Yeah, well, maybe I get a bit bored, but I'm sure I could sort something out. Yeah.
Time 9,000 years, you'd be like level 9,000.
So that's what we've decided to choose. But what we want to know, what ability or moveset you would go for if you could, like, Dragon Ball Z merge with any Pokemon to get its abilities. Which one would you go for? And basically, if you made it this far, you're an absolute legend. So we want to hear from you. So comment down below, and don't forget to add the hashtag PokeParty. And we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye bye.